tonight we have an honored guest, okay, Dr. Kenneth Miichael, who is a very good friend of mine. We know each other, I think, since I started working in the banks. Wow, that is more than 20 years already. Wow, seems very long, Kenneth.
Because my first house bought from your hand already 20 years already.
Yeah, I can remember I did for you.
Yes.
Yeah. That's 20 over years. Wow. So
20 years. Yeah.
this will be the first time that we go on Zoom together, right?
Yes. Absolutely the first time.
Since we know each other for 20 over years, this is the first time. Yeah. But we are very honored, because you come from a perspective of financial planning, in which is very essential part of our everyday life. That's why we want to hear from your perspective, okay, what should be done, what strategy to be used. Okay. Before we go on further, Dr. Kenneth, I think I will give you a few minutes just to introduce yourself so that the audience will know you in more detail before we start.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And I will share my
screen, right?
Share my screen.
Yeah, we wait for you, no worries.
Yeah. Got it?
Play is on the in the middle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the panel being covered up already. Couldn't see the just now.
Okay, go on, Dr. Kenneth.
Yes, too excited. Okay, today. Absolutely. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, can see my screen already, yeah? All right.
Yeah, I can see from my side here.
Okay. But I lost my cursor now.
You want to toggle it a bit?
Wait, Okay, I toggle this one a bit. Okay.
Can you find?
Okay, now ready. All right. Okay. Today, my title will be around this how to optimize your wealth with a mind smart ability. All right, this is a little bit about me. I'm Dr. Kenneth, and I'm holding this doctorate in the business administrations from Switzerland, and I'm also a certified financial literacy professional, CFLP from UK, and a registered financial consultant USA, and I'm also a HRDF certified trainer. And currently, I'm a chief coach to this E2E Academy, Sdn Bhd. And I have more than 20 years vast experience in the financial services industry, agency management, and human talent training. And I also been invited in many events like ATV, TV2, Melody FM, and IFM. And I'm also a columnist and writer, contributing some articles related to the subject of personal finance. Okay, this is a little bit about my achievement, my local and international award from 2021 to 2023. Last year, I'm having the two prestigious award from this World Distinguished Digital Entrepreneur Lifetime Achievement Award from TYT Penang. And in the same year, I got another award, is this the International CSR Icon Leadership Award from TYT Malacca. That's my achievement for 2023. Okay, basically before I start, I'd like to share a bit about this statistic. Okay, you see, nowadays, people do not plan to fail, but they fail to plan. That's the pity things that happens around. Okay, you see, 3 out of 10 working adults, they had to borrow money to buy essential goods, and 82.3% have combination of 2 or 3 debts, like credit card loans, personal loan, all this. This statistic is come from AKPK. And on the younger workers, 37s, they got to live beyond, they are living beyond their means already now. And 47% excessive debts, okay? Basically, they have more than 2 already, okay? This come from Consumer Research and Resource Centers. All right. I would like to share a bit about this wealth, okay? A lot of people, they know financial planning, right? Okay, you must knowing how to effectively manage our money, right? Okay, but money always associate with wealth, okay? What is wealth? A lot of people doesn't know that wealth, each of this alphabet, there's a meaning, okay? Especially for W, is word. You got to word for it, okay? The money won't fall from sky. You got to work for it. And because now we are young, we have a lot of energy. Take this opportunity, work for it. Earn as much as you can when you're healthy. Okay? You must have aspirations and urge yourself towards your goal. Okay? And finally, you must know how to leverage. Okay? If you do not know how to leverage, you have to work by yourself. Right? Choose a right tools to achieve your financial success, or we can say financial freedom one day. But lastly, a lot of people cannot achieve what they want because of this last word, habit. They doesn't have a right habit towards their financial goal, but finally they couldn't make it. That's the problem. I think the hardest way is the must have right habits towards your financial goal. All right. Okay. A lot of people, they don't understand what is wealth and what is rich person. Okay. And now I'd like to share with you all about this one. Okay. You see, wealthy people, basically they have passive income. They gears towards opportunity for steady returns and long term. And for rich people, they only have active income. They have to gear towards opportunity and it's only for short term. Right? Then wealthy people, they are very financial savvy. They have strong foundation of financial literacy. That's why financial literacy is so important. If you doesn't have strong financial literacy, although you still can make a lot of money, like rich person, okay, they are not financial savvy. They are very weak foundation on their financial literacy. All right, then wealthy people, they have high income, but with liquid asset. Rich people, they are high income, but mostly their asset is not liquid. Okay, and number 4, wealthy people, they are lifelong learning mindset. They always educate themselves. They always learn and earn. Okay, but for rich person, they are not willing to learn. They are always in their comfort zone, right? And lastly, wealthy people, they are practicing financial planning, because financial planning is a journey for you to reach your ultimate goal one day, right?
Okay, thank you, Dr. Kenneth. Wow, that's very good introduction. Let me ask you a question. Can you switch off the share screen?
Okay, hold on.
Can you switch off?
And all right,
Okay.
stop share. Okay, got it.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Kenneth, for the introduction. At least we know what is financial planning is involved. Yeah, financial planning is involved. Let me ask you, Dr. Kenneth, when do you first started your financial planning?
Wow, when I start. Okay, when I bought my bought my first car. Okay. When I
Our
bought my
first house, our first car.
okay, my first car, I already know that I need to do financial planning. If not, it will eat into my saving. Or
How,
maybe
how long how long was that already? Your first car? May
wow,
I ask?
my first car is when I was about 25 years old. I bought that car because I need to come to Penang.
Oh, you're not from Penang.
I'm not from Penang. I'm from Perak. That's why
Mm.
that is my first steps of financial planning because I plan to buy a car for myself.
Yeah, I've been following you on what you do, all these things. I know
Yeah.
you are very you're advocate in the financial literacy. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that is good. We did talk before together in Penang, Balai Pulau.
Yeah.
Yeah, you attracted a lot of kids. You do events for kids also. I believe financial planning has to start from there. Maybe you can explain further, Dr. Kenneth.
Yes. Because all the while I'm giving a lot of financial advice and solutions for adults. All right. But after I went through this for past 20 over years, I'm finding that some of my clients, after we went through a journey of financial planning, but lastly, they couldn't hold on it. What is the meaning of they couldn't hold on it? That means because in life, we always up and down, right? Okay. When they are facing downturn in their life, either they lost of job or temporarily they've been terminated, whatever. Okay, when this happen, what they do you know that? First thing they do is they go and surrender their insurance, they stop their investment. Okay, pitifully, they couldn't lower down their lifestyle. They still keep upgrading their lifestyle, like buy another new car. Okay, because they want to shows that they are still financially strong, but basically behind, actually they are fall into difficulties already. That's why when this happen, I sit back and think over why this happen. We already go through such a journey that they need to plan in such a way. All right.
Yeah,
Finally, I find that they doesn't have a proper mindset. That's why just start my title, we say mind smart ability. They must have this DNA in themselves. They doesn't have this. That's why finally they still fall back to the initial beginning. That means they doesn't have anything initially. That's why
what you mean is that financial planning should start from young age, not on even on 20 years old, 25 years old. It should be we should be starting from the young when they started even their schooling. I believe I saw you've been doing this to many children, and you started them early.
Absolutely. Because I always share with parents, I say, actually, I like to share with them this word, okay? This word, I think everybody knows CASH, right? CASH stand for cash. Cash, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of people, they do not have cash. KASH. Okay?
What is that?
What is KASH? Okay. K refer to knowledge. Okay. A refer to attitude. S refer to skill. And H refer to habit. Okay. Basically, last time, what I do is I'm giving financial solutions. That means I emphasize more on knowledge and skill. But finally, I found that a lot of adults, they doesn't have right financial literacy
True.
when
True.
they are young, you see. That's why they doesn't have right habit and attitude. The A and the H, they doesn't have it. That's why it makes their plans one day when they fall into financial difficulties, they don't think that whatever they plan is important. Now they want to have money to maintain their lifestyle. That's the problem. That's why I think financial literacy is a key word to start from young, because we want all the kids and all the parents, let them realize in financial planning, if you doesn't have right financial literacy initially, you won't have a proper GPS system to guide you through until the end to reach your financial goal.
I can remember that during the event together with me in Bali Pulau, you come up with there's a cartoon feature. Let them go and stick or something like that, right? That one is your own copyright. If I'm right, you are the one who created that.
Yes, absolutely. That one is designed, invented, and sales and marketing all did it by myself. Because
wonderful.
Yeah, in order to attract the kids, if you don't do something attractive, something catchy, I think the kids would not like to learn. Okay. Then beside that, I'm also want to attract the parents. Okay, because they are the paymaster for the kids, right? Okay. If I
you don't expect the kid to pay you, right?
Absolutely. If I don't do something attractive, I think nobody will buy my program, right? Okay.
Correct. Yeah, you're right, Dr. Kenneth. But I saw you teaching the kids. Yeah, at least you use the what they call they do it physically instead of just by the book, and they can learn. They can get into their mind even faster. They can remember the things that you've been teaching them. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's good to start financial literacy from the young age. I know I don't have this luxury to learn this at the age of less 10 years old or so. I started my financial planning in my late 20s. I I need to tell you all, yeah, we don't have the luxury now. Dr. Kenneth come out with this. You can learn from him, yeah, from the young. I think it's good, yeah. From your perspective, Dr. Kenneth, from the property perspective, okay, since I come from a property perspective, do you think finance planning, buying a property, your first property, or investing in a property for your retirement, is it essential, or there are other classes of investment?
Okay, for me, because initially, just now I say already, I start my financial planning when I was 25 years old, right? Okay.
Correct.
At that point of time, I doesn't have much money, Michael.
Correct. Okay.
Money
Understood.
when I pay installment for the car already eat up most of my income already. Okay. Then what I do, because at that point of time, I already learned what is unit trust. Right? At my age, 25 years old, I can easily start with 500 and every month fix myself to do a regular investment of 50 ringgit. I start my investment in unit trust first. All right. And later, whenever I got extra money or when I receive my bonus, I top up.
At the time you're working with a company.
Correct. When I was working in bank, I was in banking.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You told me you're from the bank also. Okay.
Because in banking line, you learn a lot because you know all the financial product, what spend of at that point of time. I think I'm only afford to regular invest about 50 ringgit. That's all. Whenever I extra, I just top up a bit. Minimum 50 ringgit, we can top up already. This is
Mm.
how I accumulated my unit trust investments, because I do have a goal. I think when I have received my enough money and return from unit trust, my next planning will be buying a property for myself. Because
Mm.
now I say I'm not from Penang, right? I'm from Perak.
So your first property in your you bought is it from your hometown or from Penang?
I bought in Penang when
Okay.
the property price is the highest peak at that point of time, 1997.
Oh, okay.
That's the
After
highest.
that, it went down. I know the crisis, then it dropped lah. Yeah,
Yeah,
but if you buy a property even at 97, how much you buy in 97? How much you buy the property?
I bought that apartment is about 860 square feet, and it
Mm.
cost me 123,000.
Oh yeah, at the time is yeah. When I bought my first property is 100 over thousand only.
Correct.
that
Still,
that, that is our
because
stepping stone. At the time, 97, 98, 100 over thousand is very big. Now 100 over thousand, you cannot buy anything.
you're right. Do you know that when I bought my first property, that means whatever my saving for the past 2 years after I bought my car, I finish off again. When I bought my property, I finish off all my unit trust investments, because
Mm.
my objective is using that unit trust accounts, whatever I accumulated, plus the appreciation of the investments, I use that money to buy my first property.
Mm.
This is
I know that after that I did a loan for you on your first landed property. Yeah,
absolutely.
I remember that. When do you buy that?
I bought that one in 2005. 2005. When my
Imagine today how much it costs already. See,
yes,
at the time you buy, I can remember you buy around 400 over
was
thousand, right?
400,000.
You
Not
see,
about
property, you never go wrong if you buy the right place, right location, demographic is right, everything is right. You will appreciate in price. I think today that's the landed, right?
yes.
Okay, landed, it should be costing around 1 over million. Am I right to say that?
Yes. Michael,
So
thanks a lot. You helped me to to
to
to
get a loan.
book my first landed property during that
Yeah.
time.
Hey, you imagine,
Yes,
last time when you bought 400 plus thousand to
correct.
now at least 1.2 to 1.5 million. I know your house is I can remember it's 3 story or 2 story.
Two story.
Two story, it's quite strategic location. It should be around 1.2 million to 1.5. It's already more than 3 times.
Absolutely.
At least 3 times. You see, when you bought a 2005, so now it's 2024. How many years? 20 over years.
20
It
years.
goes 3 times. So property, I believe you will buy the right one, you will appreciate in price. Even if you buy the wrong one, you will still appreciate, but appreciation will be very slow. You need to buy at the right property. That's what I believe. Yeah. Okay. Dr. Kenneth, let me ask you, because many people make mistake in their financial planning. Okay, many people make mistake on the financial planning. So any advice and what are the mistakes they make, and what advice can you give to everyone here?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people, because everybody know financial planning is important, but the problem is that they don't go and study themselves what is financial planning. Okay, and they just plug and play. They know little bit here, little bit there, and they fix out the wrong picture for themselves. All
Yeah,
right.
I've seen quite many wrong financial planning. At the end, they go bankrupt. I just want to interject. Anyone have any questions for Dr. Kenneth? You can put in the chat box. So I'll pick it up and will relay to Dr. Kenneth, and Dr. Kenneth will answer you if you have question. Okay. Please go on, Dr. Kenneth.
Okay, Michael, can I share my screen?
Sure. Okay, you share. Yeah, anytime. You got the accuser already, huh?
Yes. Because I need to share these few slides. Just now you asked me that questions.
Yeah. Okay. You prepared. Okay, good.
Okay, can
you
see
have the answer for this.
I just
You want to play the slides or top hand?
It's okay. I think I just slide it like this. Is it?
Okay lah, can see lah, can see. We all can see.
Okay.
You are using MacBook, am I right?
Yeah, MacBook. Because if the screen too big, because the panel cover up, you see.
Okay. Understood. Okay. Go ahead, Dr. Kenneth. It's okay. No worries.
Okay. Why I say education is power? Because I just want to share with you. Without education, I won't be what am I now? You know that?
What you are now. Okay.
If I don't know financial planning, I think during COVID, I think I got no way to run also. I'll be like most of them, maybe fall into really bad financial situation.
Yeah, during COVID, 2-3 years,
Yes,
at least 2 years
2 years.
without income. Yeah,
Yes, a
true.
lot of people doesn't have income, but luckily I went through that 2 years lah. Okay, I already got my stress test pass already. Can get through that 2 years.
Okay, good for you.
Okay, why I say education is power. I just want to share with everybody. Can you see this? You see, in year 2000, I already got my certificate in financial planning. I learned, you see. If I don't learn, I can tell you, in 2005, I think I still don't have money to buy my first landed property. In 2000, I learned what is financial planning. I got my certificate. I want to prove to everybody, education is so important. All right. Okay.
True.
Then follow with, I joined Financial Planning Association Malaysia in 2002.
Oh, you have all this. I don't know where I put my FBAM, all the certs. I really can't remember where I put it already. Wow, you still keep Dr. Kenneth. Wonderful.
I laminate properly, and I know
I don't know where I stash.
I keep properly in all my folders. All right. And I scan and keep in my computer another set. All right.
Oh, okay.
You see, after Malaysia got Financial Planning Association Malaysia already, then in year 2011, Malaysia comes out their own Malaysia Financial Planning Council. I'm also the affiliate members because I think we all as a Malaysian, we are blessed with all these associations set up for us to learn. Okay. And finally, in year 2006, I graduated as registered financial consultant US. You see, this is my journey in financial planning. I educate myself. I learn and I earn. I know what is the way should I plan for my future. Okay. And a lot of people, before I'm educate myself in financial planning, okay, I always share with people what I learned. Okay, when I got my certificate in this financial planning, you see, this is a very important formulas. A lot of people, they do not use it correctly. Okay, you see, income minus savings equal expenses, or income minus expenses equal saving. Which one would you prefer?
What do you think?
What do you think?
A or B?
A or B. Okay.
Your A is income minus saving is your expenses. B is your income minus expenses is your savings. What do you think?
A and B. Michael, you see what is the response from our participant or our audience?
Okay, somebody say B.
Okay.
Second one, income minus expenses equal saving. Jiwa says.
They give B. They give us a B answer, is it? Okay.
What do you think?
Okay. The number should be A lah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
When I'm not financial illiterate, when I was financial illiterate, I'm using this formula. Okay. When I was in bank, whatever income I earn at the month end, I spend first. I go and enjoy buying. At that time, I was in KL. Do you know
more expensive?
one plate of duck rice in Chichong Kai? My time, I was in KL, 1996. Do you know that how much one plate of duck rice? About, at that point of time, is about 5-6 ringgit. 5-6 ringgit for me. Then, because if a person, they are financial illiterate, whatever income on hand, they tend to spend it. They will expend first. Then myself also like that, you know. I spend so freely, and I told myself, if I got extra, then only I save. Do you think that I got saving? Michael, do you think that I got savings? I can tell you, absolutely, in 2 years, I didn't save anything.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have single cent for my saving.
You spend everything.
Because, you know, in KL, the lifestyle there is how? Okay?
Yeah, I know.
Eating, buying, you didn't force yourself, you forever you doesn't have savings.
It's things are more expensive, and I know KL you tend to drink more and party more.
Party more, yes, party time more. That's why in absolute formulas, which one you should you should use the number one, A1. You should minus out your saving. If
then you only spend.
Yes, you minus out your saving. At least you save about 10 to 20% of your income. The rest you finish up. That means at least you still got 10 or 20%. You lock it in your savings already. This is how you do forced saving for yourself. If you do forced saving, forever you cannot save. This is habit.
Yeah, I think what you say is quite true. Many people that we know, many people around, they spend everything they earn. So at the end of the day, you don't have any savings, any savings, and that is very dangerous. When your age getting older, then that is a red sign already, and you don't have any more savings. I have a story of one couple. Okay, they bought their first house at age 37. Okay, at the time, they don't have much savings. It's the first house they are buying. Not mistaken, 300,000+ property. And after calculating out income and even their expenses, they are negative gearing, meaning after paying, let's say I put in the loan part, so the installment part, they have negative gearing, and they cannot even afford. They can pay their first 10%, no doubt, but they have difficulty paying their monthly installment. So the problem is that how they use their expenses. So a lot of things they spend unnecessary things. So you need to cut back on the things. And what I like about property is like just like a forced saving, it will still appreciate when you pay your installment. It goes down, your principal goes down. So at the end, the property is yours. If you sell at a later stage, the money you earn from property is yours. So it's double whammy lah. Yeah. But if you don't start your financial planning at a younger age, this will happen to you when you reach when you want to buy your first property, or you want to invest. Okay, you have to be very careful. Okay, please carry on. I got carried off, carried away.
Hey, absolutely, what you say is correct. That's why
Yeah.
I always tell my client about good debts and bad debts. Correct, na, Michael?
Yeah,
Buy
true.
property.
A lot of people have bad debts, in not good debts. Good debts are good property, good borrowing. Bad debts like credit card, all these things.
Right.
Personal loan.
Yes, that is bad debts. Okay, by paying installment for your property, that is good debts. Basically.
But what I knew also, some people uses to swipe their credit card to buy their property.
Wow.
End up the credit card is also a loan. They have to pay. So every month they pay the minimum of 5% only. So it's still accumulate, right? Yeah. So that is considered bad debt. Okay, and credit card loan is a bad debt. Okay, property loan, it can be a very good debt, because at the end you pay down principal, and when you sell, you make the money.
Because the credit card debts is very high. 1.5%.
True.
A year is 18%.
18% per annum. Yeah.
Okay. That's why now you must have financial literacy mindset. If not, okay, you see, now a lot of people, they doesn't have that mindset, although they know savings is important, but they doesn't habit to study it up. That's why finally they still doesn't have savings for themselves. If you doesn't enough saving, how are you going to invest? Right? Just now you, for me to buy my first landed property, I got to save first. I saved into right tools. I saved into unit trust, because unit trust doesn't need me to put a big lump sum. I can slowly increase my investments. That's my strategy.
Okay, good. I think you have to start from somewhere. Okay, those who have not started their financial planning, we better start now lah. Better start. It's never too late. At least you start. It can be I know financial planning should be starting from the kid onwards, but it's never too late. I start in my late 20s, nearly 30 already. Nothing is impossible. Okay, if you start playing now, at least there are some good things lying ahead. Yeah, so you have to start, like even buying your first property. Okay, this is called planning. Yeah, make sure you buy the right one lah. You don't buy the one, it's still appreciate, but appreciate by a little bit. So that's not worth it. Okay. All right. Okay, Dr. Kenneth, anything to say?
Yeah, I agree on what you say. When buying a property, you really need to look for a right property. Okay. You cannot simply buy. You must know your goal, and you must know the investment values from your properties. Okay.
Correct.
Don't buy too isolated place. Nobody will buy there also. Okay.
No, that's the in a market. There's a lot of people teaching multiple compression loan or multiple financing. Okay, like if you earn like 10,000, they will teach you how to buy 10 properties.
Oh, very dangerous.
I always say that yes, it's very dangerous in the financial planning. Why? If you buy the wrong one, and that property cannot generate you income, you need to pay installment every month. Okay, you're in a very, very difficult position already. Yeah. So at the end, you might even go bankrupt. So don't go in financial planning wise. If you don't have enough money, if you can't pay your installment, okay, if no, to me, I will always make sure I have 6 to 12 month installment on hand before I buy the next property. If I don't have this, okay, I even I like the property so much, I will not buy. I will not buy. Yeah, because I can't afford. Okay, why? Once you buy a property, you want to invest. Let's say you want to rent, you need to renovate all this. So maybe it will take 1-2 months. To find a tenant, it will take 2-3 months. So it's already 5 months gone. If you don't have backup like a monthly installment for 6 months, you still need to pay. But if you can't pay, the bank will come after you. Okay, that's the thing. Yeah.
You know what actually caught them down, Anna?
What is that?
Is their cash flow.
Correct.
They
Yeah.
didn't manage their cash flow properly. That's why they just listen to this crowd says that how you flip your property from 1 property to 3 property to 5 property to 10 property. Finally, you caught in your cash flow.
Correct. That's
Then
why. That's why.
die.
I even got calls that these people calling me. Hey, Michael, you want to be a millionaire? Not? I say everybody wants to be a millionaire. So
Yeah.
how to be a millionaire? Very simple. You buy 5 properties, 5 properties with special cashback. Then 1 property is 200,000 cashback. 5 properties, you will be a millionaire already. So I think, do I need to pay the loan back or not?
You got to pay. He didn't tell you. You got to pay.
The negative effect, they tell you the beautiful story. So if you have to pay back, that's why I keep telling people, buy according to your capacity. You can invest, but you have to bear that in mind that if something goes wrong, you can still pay. Okay. And if those people who doing this compression loan, buying many properties, something goes wrong to the property, they are finished already. They cannot pay. They cannot pay. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
A lot of cases like that. That's
Yeah.
why go through, Michael. We are a very expert team that we always look into client needs first. I think that's very important.
Yeah. Okay, Dr. Kenneth, let me ask you.
Yeah.
Okay. How do investment fit into comprehensive financial planning? So you want to invest. Okay, many people you cannot just buy a house, one house without investment, because I always feel that investment will spiral us into retirement. So what type of good investment classes that you can suggest for us?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Just now what we discussed on is only on properties lah, right? Just now we thought about properties, then we thought about unit trust. Okay, unit trust also one of the asset class for youngsters where they doesn't have much money, they can start accumulating their money before they buy their first property. Come, let me share a little bit about what other classes you can invest. Okay, but before that, in investment, a lot of people, they neglect the risk in investments. Actually, in investments, they also associate with risk. Okay. Do you know your risk tolerance in investment? A lot of people, they does not look into the risk tolerance. Just like Michael just now shared, somebody, they flip their properties, but they doesn't know the risk behind. They are caught in their cash flow. They doesn't have much cash flow. All right. Then to be wealthy, you must learn how to manage your wealth effectively. Okay. How to manage your wealth effectively. You see, every financial product, there is a pro and cons. You must know exactly what is the pro for this financial product and what is the cons for this financial product. Like savings account got pro and cons. What is the pro? Easy to open and maintain. What is the con? Easy to cash withdrawal and disrupt savings program, right? That's why savings, there's pro and cons. Okay, I think we doesn't have much time to read one by one, but I just cater some example. Like fixed deposit, what is a pro? Lacks flexibility without process and still cannot hedge against inflation in long-term basis. Fixed deposit cannot hedge for inflation. The cons. The pro is that less flexibility. You cannot simply withdraw out like savings account. You see, this product also got pro and cons. Insurance. What is a pro for insurance? Provide coverage in case of unforeseen event. And what is a con? Regular premium can be a financial commitment. Okay, insurance is for something that is something happened to you on death, total permanent disability, and 36 illnesses, you will receive a claim, a big lump sum claim. But the cons is that if nothing happens to you, you withdraw your cash bonus from your insurance, I think it will just cover your benefits about, it's just like a FD returns like that. This is insurance, right? Okay, come down to credit card. Credit card also got pro and cons. Enable easy and quick transaction. You can cash out from your credit card, then you become your credit card loan already. Okay, what is the cons? High interest rate. Just now we say 18% a year. Okay, there's an annual fee and late payment. You got to bear the interest. All right. Loan. Access to large sum upfront. This loan may be applied for personal loan or whatever. Okay. Enable you to buy car, whatever, without full upfront payment. This loan. And what is the cons? You pay more than the borrow amount due to interest. Because if you want to take loan, you make sure the interest you can bear with it. Okay. Just like some people, okay, they want to buy a motorbike. Some people, they may use cash to buy. All right. But some people, they say, if I use cash to buy, I no need to incur the interest. But if I get the loan to buy, maybe that motorbike, after finish paying, maybe may cost him 5,000. But I pay cash, I'm only pay 3,000. That 2,000 is the interest you can save already, right? And properties also got pro and cons. All right. Good hedge against inflation. But you must pay installment long term. That's a con. But this is a good debt lah, as what we say. Okay. Like share also got pro and cons. Okay. Bring handsome return when timing is right. Then you need lump sum to invest in it. Okay. Not for monthly regular investments. You got to pay lump sum. All right. This is shares. Okay. Then come to unit trust. There's pro and cons. Just now I share with everyone on the unit trust. We can start for small amount. Then we can do regular investments. Okay. Then the cons is you got to pay annual fund management fee. This is some fund management fee about 1.5%. The investment return is affected by up and down of the share market. All right. Forex also there's a pro and cons. Cryptocurrency also got pro and cons. Okay. Operate in the decentralized blockchain. Prices can be extremely volatile. All right. And derivative, the option and future can be used to hedge against price fluctuation, and leverage magnifies both gain and losses. This is pro and cons for derivative. Okay, come into investments. A lot of people, they doesn't know their range of investments. Okay, whether you want to invest in 1 to 3 years, 4 to 7 years, 8 to 10 years, or above 10 years. But basically, when a person doesn't have much money, I ask them target for long term. Okay, but some people, their long term will be only 1 to 3 years. They classify that as a long term. But for me, in investment, long term should be above 10 years and above. That's called long term, right? Okay, from the pie chart here, this can give you some references that if you are aiming for above 10 years, whether you are a conservative, moderate, or aggressive investor, this is the recommendation for you. If you are aggressive, you can put on 80% into high investment return and 20% into medium returns. you need to know you are a conservative, moderate, or aggressive investors. Okay?
Okay, thank you, Dr. Kenneth. I have one question here from the crowd. Okay, from the crowd. What advice will you give to newbies? Okay, if you just want to start financial planning, what will be the advice you will give?
Okay, for newbies, if you want to start your financial planning, basically, I will advise you to do your wealth protection first. Okay, not to straight away jump into investments, because currently maybe you are only 23 years old. You just come out to work. All right. But if you risk yourself, something happened to you, anything happens on death, TBD, a personal accident, or admitted to hospital, or anything happened on 36 illnesses, it will eat into your savings. If you doesn't have savings, it will eat into your parents' savings. That's why for newbies, I will advise you to do this first. Okay, because you start to work already, at least you got income now. You can use small portion of your income, maybe a month of 200 ringgit. You can start to plan for your wealth protection. Buy insurance first. How should you buy your insurance? Based on the 4 quadrants here. You got to buy a basic life, death and TBD, critical illnesses. Now critical illnesses got 36 to 100 types already. All right, and female illnesses, personal accident, you should buy for medical expense, anything happen to personal accidents, and temporary disability due to personal accident. All this you can claim a lump sum of money for yourself. And medical card, if any event that admitted to hospital, you got a medical card to fund for yourself. Lately, I'm also been for a cataract operation. It cost me about 10,000. Okay. Last time I went for a kidney stone laser, cost me about 20,000 to 30,000 because my stone is damn solid. I need to go for 2 rounds with laser. You see, all this will eat into your savings. That's why I advise youngsters, you got to buy your insurance first to do wealth protections. Then after you have this wealth protection on ready, then only you allocate extra of your cash flow from your income. You can buy into unit trust, or you can save into other classes if you think you are comfortable with. Okay?
Okay, thank you, Dr. Kenneth. I think that's wonderful. It's already 9:30. Yeah, we come towards the end. If you have any question, you want to ask Dr. Kenneth, we can put in right here. Okay, put in right here in the chat box down below. And Dr. Kenneth, any parting? Have you any parting words that you want to give to everyone here?
You means what? What word is that?
Anything that you do? You still have the slides to go?
Yes, I got so many slides I can share.
Oh,
So,
when we come towards the end, it's already more than 1 hour. We come towards the end. Maybe if you we have another section, then we can give you a section to give a talk. Because this chat session is not it's not a seminar session.
Okay.
I think you are used to seminar, right?
Yes,
Not
yes.
talk session. Now, yeah, do you have any last words before we go off the from our badminton life? Any last words? Any advice on financial planning?
Okay, that's my final advice. Okay, I always want a person, before you really want to do your financial planning, you must educate yourself first. Your mind must be ready. That's why I call these terms called mind smartability. Okay, your mindset must be ready. Before you have your mindset ready, you got to educate yourself first. Okay. Either you can go and attend a lot of seminar talk about financial planning, or you can go and read a lot of books about financial planning, or come to our talk show regularly to learn. Okay. By learning, you will have more knowledge and ideas. That's why I say mind smart ability DNA. DNA, my DNA here stand for do need analysis, because be a mind smart person, you need to know analytical skill. You need to assess all financial product. You must understand the pro and cons as what I shared just now. And with a strategic thinking in combining the arts of thinking. And finally, you can do your smart decision making. Then you don't make wrong decision. This is my advice.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Sharon, Dr. Kenneth. Just to note, this is our bi-weekly talk show. This is second show with Dr. Kenneth, our last 2 weeks with WK Ng. So you check on my website. You can go to Michael Yo. I put there in the chat box. You go to michaelyo.com, the event page. You can check on the upcoming event that I will hold. Okay, there will be a few events in the website, so I'll summarize in there for easier what they call for you to easier to follow. Okay, so GM Training, my company, we have lots of speakers friends that we will invite in future, but not every time we will invite a speaker. I will invite a speaker. I will also invite laymen to share their thoughts, okay, to make it more interesting. Okay, so we come towards the end. Dr. Kenneth, thank you so much for coming in. Okay, thank you so much for coming in, and have a good night, everyone. I know today is Thursday night. Tomorrow still need to work. Yeah, so we'll stop here, and Dr. Kenneth, again, thank you so much.
Thank you, Michael, and thank you, our participant tonight. Thanks for your time. Thank you.
Okay, goodbye.
Good night.